Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to some Long Dark. How are we all? Welcome. Pleasant morning to you, sir, Mr. Dragoth. Good to see you. Hello, welcome. Welcome back to the mountain. Timberwolf. An interesting state of affairs today. We're, well, to sit rep from the last stream, if you haven't seen it, we are at the very tip of Timberwolf Mountain, one of the only really high, sort of barren peaks in the game. Very, very difficult place to survive. And we're at the top. We've made it to the summit, and we have found the arse end of a cargo plane up there, carrying various pieces of supply and equipment. Now, getting close to the 3-year mark, that you are, sir. 34 months. You're going to be one of the first few people to roll out with a zombie bear, and then by next year, I've got to think about what I'm going to replace that with. Christ, I had no idea what I was going to do after Big Blue. The problem is, like, fucking spectacle bears, polar bears. The only exception would be polar bear, right? But it's kind of like, it's difficult because, like, polar bear shouldn't be after Big Blue. It should be before Big Blue. And it was like, God, what do I do now? Like, fucking, I can't. People would be outright livid if I was to steal their current bear from them and, like, shuffle it along the line. Because it would be like earning it for a second time. It would be like a step sideways. So I thought, I'm not going to steal people. A mecha bear, that isn't actually too bad, like a robot bear. Good to see you, Lockyer, as well. Welcome. A bluier bear, that's true. And Mr. Honey Badger, good to see you as well, mate. How are you faring? Take my free Prime sub. I won't say no, Brawny. Thank you very much, mate. So yeah, well, welcome. So yeah, basically, today's adventure is actually just a lot of moving of equipment, I'm afraid. Quite a lot of gear and material is scattered around Timberwolf Mountain, both at the tail, where I am now, and in various cargo containers smattered all over the mountain. It is our job today to go and find those cargo containers if we can, which is going to be an interesting endeavour, to say the least. So yeah, let's go and rock and roll, I think. Let's load up the game here. As far as Planet Joe's concerned, not too bad. I've got to make sure I'm keeping on top of me drinking of water. I woke up this morning like some kind of pharaoh. Down with Quebec, long live Newfoundland. That's it. It's controversial, but we'll allow it this once. Apart from the caps. Easy with the caps there, I think. Is this the first time in years that I've caught a stream live? Normally I just watch the VODs. Well, Becca, we're very, very happy to have you in there. That's it. You've been immortalised now in this VOD. Well, at least for the next 90 days. Yeah, no, good to see you. Good morning from Germany, Mr. Joe Bro. Welcome. Right. No caps or I do big hammer. That's it. Right, so, trying to think, yeah, well, I'm not sure really anything. We obviously had our barbecue yesterday for the people who didn't catch the Hand of Fate stream. I actually really enjoyed Hand of Fate yesterday. I played it once ages ago, and it just, I don't know, it just didn't tickle my chin hairs in the same way that it does now. Back when I first played it 3-4 years ago, I was much more into my online gaming, my MMO gaming, and it's only now since my hand-eye coordination has turned into that of a sloth that I've moved away from the razor precision online games. Hello, girlfriend. How are you? How do you be this morning? You need coffee, yeah. Well, thank you. Right. You're 22, mate. Stop. Oh, no. Fucking, that's it. I'm doomed, man. 22. I've got a nose hair trimmer. It's the end of the line for me. It's flat caps and tweed from here on out. Yeah, fucking Jesus. It's just... Oh... But yeah, basically, since I've become more sort of ingrained and started to actually prefer a single player and definitely co-op game environments over just outright multiplayer, you're really quiet for me. Is that a bit better, Screwed? I've actually leaned into the microphone now. I was just sort of lying back in my chair, regaling like an old man. It's like it's not flat caps and tweeds already. It's true. It's very true. But you're not from Yorkshire. Spiritually, I'm from Yorkshire. My dad was from Yorkshire, or is from Yorkshire. Greetings from Portugal. And good to see you from Portugal there. Lord of Funkiness. That's a good username. I like that. Yeah, so fucking... Oh, it's just, you know... I've quite enjoyed Hand of Fate this time round. The moving mass, thank you very much. First bits ever brought, and have 2/3 of them. Hi from down under. Thank you very much, mate. I apologise. You can have them back for that accent. Right. So let's load into the game here. There's not really, like I say, a huge amount that's going to be going on. This is very much a logistics stream for the Long Dark. This is going to be, very much moving. Oh God, it's got an update. God, what's the update for now? Did you survive Winter's Embrace? So probably disabling the Winter Embrace stuff. That's fair enough. It shouldn't take too long. 22 meg, and it's gone. There it is. Never do that again. It's all right. For a brief moment, you had the one number, the golden number 1 next to your name, and that, I feel, in the incredibly skewed and biased legal system that I'm running here, I feel that that is you fully just reparated. I don't know. Your own money got you there, but I feel like, you know, just having the number 1, I feel that's enough. Right. Glasses on. Gift of sight restored. I was doing all of that without my glasses on, hey? Viewer interaction. It's a new me. Jane's looking at me. Right, let's try and fire this up. I'm actually terrible, apparently. Right. What of the... That one has Long Dark on it. I think that you should get a choice to choose between showing the number 1 or the sub badge. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know whether you can choose both. I know that you had to choose between, like... I barely see anyone with Twitch Turbo badges anymore. I think I've got a Twitch Turbo badge. Where's the on button? It's true, Tevin. I am that man. I know you can edit it, but I don't know what the editing options are. Did I survive Winter Embrace? I did not. That's how it is. Bring back the old Quebec. I'm not feeling ignored enough. Well, where's the old Quebec? Back. Where did he go?
Old Quebec was...
Old Quebec was single. He was single as fuck. He used to sit around in his underwear playing computer games all day.
Now I have him.
Oh wait.
Well, hey, at least you're clothed this time.
Yeah, to be fair, Jane threw some clothes at me because the wash is going upstairs. She literally grabbed a t-shirt, pants, socks, trousers, and just launched them across the room at me. Clothe yourself, you heathen fuck. Right, so let's have a look here. It's very early morning, and we are, for the lack of a better term, very, very tired. Now, I've got to figure out exactly what I'm going to be moving around here. Now that we've got a bit of daylight, actually, I can kind of see the extent of what's going on here. So, if you have a look in these cargo containers, we have masses upon masses of supplies. And at the moment, we are currently just barely under carrying capacity at 34 weight, for the lack of a better term. We've got lots of food, but food isn't a huge priority. These MREs would be nice because they are starting to go bad. Bottles of water do not matter. Firelighter and matches are always nice. Clothes just aren't that important. What needs to go down first are probably the food items. Taking the coffee would be nice. I'm already carrying a lot of gear. There was an absolutely enormous amount of these tools here, which I think are going to be quite important to take with me because tools will always have a use. The rifles, not important at all. I've already got one rifle. I can just maintain it. I'm leaving the rifles here. No need for them. We got a flare pistol, a distress pistol. I am going to take this can of spray paint. Oh, that is going to weigh me down quite a bit, though, isn't it? Oh, yeah, it just barely puts me over burden. Right. What can I just chuck on the ground for the moment? Let's just get rid of these. Let's just get rid of these. These boots are apparently the second best boots in the game, so I want to take them with me, if not least... Oh, that was the one I had on, I think. If not least... Big wool sweater. Let me just make sure I haven't taken anything off. No, that definitely was not the one we had on. That down there. And that puts us to 31 kg. What I probably want to do, just drink a bit of water. I've got no food at the moment as well, which is going to be a bit of an issue. So I do need to try and get back down the mountain in a reasonable time. There were a load of pelts, which I'm not too bothered about. The only thing that would be annoying, right, with these boots is that I believe in order to repair them, that's right, you need cured leather. And cured leather isn't actually super common.
Oh,
it's like,
yeah.
I know it looks like I've got a shitload there, but it's not really that common at all. Like, it's really like quite a trick to come across. Thank you very much there to The Moving Mask. Forgot to do this, and now here it is. Enjoy your emotes, sir. Can I have a bit of cube love for the Mr. Mask there? Right, so, plans and aims. We need to get off this mountaintop. There's not really much for it. I haven't actually had a good look around the plane since I got up here. No food, just showed 2 containers bursting full of... That is a fair point, Crash Burn Mame. I didn't give... That is actually a very good point. There is actually a shitload of food up here, isn't there? I guess rather I should have said there's no meat. I've got no sustenance on my character, per se. See, yeah, I did search him before. Let's just have a good look around. Let's just have a good look around. Because, yeah, we came up here just gone night time. Like, we are in... I also like that the bear line's called Grizzly. That's, I don't know whether there is an airline called Grizzly, but... I don't, maybe we should patent it. Right. Visibility's pretty crap, but that down there, I believe, is our destination, that gorge. So we've got a lot of time, or a lot of ground to make, and not much time to make it, basically. I do have a shitload of food in here, as someone very, very, very cleverly pointed out, so I am actually going to go and partake in that. Because it's not of huge importance that I get the food back to the house. The food is definitely secondary in priority, due to the fact that it's just not that important. I probably don't want to waste the MREs and stuff, because those will be quite nice emergency foods. I think things like these crackers would probably be quite good to eat now. 600 calories. Yeah, the crackers, they're very, very dry, but there are bottles of water up here, so I should get through the worst foods while I'm up here. Oh, God, can you just imagine eating fucking 2 boxes of salty crackers without a drink? This guy's shit is going to be... Oh, God, I can't even. There we go, just eat a little bit of that. The nice thing about not having meat, fresh meat, is that I don't smell, which is excellent. You found the shortcut? I did. Did I? Did I find the shortcut? I probably did. I don't know. I'm lost. Here's poor brain. That's the lighter fluid. One of these bottled... I think it's this one is bottled water. And just what is that? Ooh, another... Ooh. Ooh, I keep finding goodies now that it's light. Ooh. Okay, so one of these is bottled water. Yes, we'll take a couple of those with me. And then we just need to quickly get down our climbing rope, I do reckon. Just to, I think, do the first leg of our journey here. I don't think I will need food coming back up. I will need food coming back up, but I don't imagine I'm going to be gone for too long. Our journey does take us by some other containers that I believe had clothes in, but it wasn't too bad. We're going to suffer from some real fatigue. I don't know whether we'll be able to get back to the house in one go. We do only have a couple of arrows, 3 arrows left, as a result of all of the walking and stuff that we did. Right, what we need to do is just try and use our new can of spray paint here to just try and mark out some rough positions of where we can go, basically. So we're going to start our first excursion back. Could we? We're very tired. Maybe we could grab more gear if we slept. I might do that, actually. Should I just sleep? Yeah, you know what? Why not just sleep? Because I've got to do 3 rock climbs to get back, and it's going to absolutely knacker the spuds out of me. And I should probably take a little bit more food, because I've only got like half a box of crackers to survive on. So I'll go and get some sleep so that I've got a little bit better carry capacity, and then I'll attempt to make the journey in just a moment. I'm going to be using my can of spray paint to try and paint the way back, if I can, just so that transiting over here is a bit easier, because I've never been up here before. This is brand new. A big thank you there to Captain Tauncey there for the tier 1 sub. Welcome, welcome, sir. Welcome to the captain's ship. Tail section, that's it. So we're going to be leaving a lot of the supplies up here. We'd never be able to get rid of them all in one run, especially without a moose satchel. But, well, I'm very much at the mercy of the game here. Well, there's actually a crafting book at the back there. See, you cheeky shit. I would never have known.
Could end up being useful.
Yeah, I'll take that with me, absolutely. Right, let us sleep then. And we're going to get a good bit of sleep in here. As long as the game will let us, hopefully. If we don't get too cold. I probably want to sleep in just 2-hour bints here. Just so that I can make sure that the game doesn't screw me over with the temperature, because it could very easily become quite cold out here. Ooh. Looks like we got a little bit of a cold weather front starting to blow in. I'm going to sleep for 2 more hours, I think. And then I'm going to eat, drink, and move on. Providing the weather's good. It's not always a guarantee that the weather's going to be good. Right, okay. That will do. I should be able to move with that. Right, let's grab some more of these salty crackers. Excellent. A lot of crows kicking around. I wonder if that's just the dead body or whether that's something more sinister at work. Looks like... Oh, no, there was another dead body. We might just have a rummage before we head out. What's the dead body about? I don't know if there's any wildlife up here on the summit. It wouldn't surprise me, but it wouldn't shock me either. Let's just check what the other dead body's about. I don't know if there's a fast way off the top of the mountain, whether there's more than one way or what. I think I'm just going to stick to the route that I know so that I don't wander too far off the beaten track. It is a person. Very, very buried in the snow. Goodness gracious me. Feathers, always need those for manufacturing of arrows. Strange hobbies, that's it. What is Moobot? Moobot is a... So, most Twitch streamers will have a bot that just has certain commands wrapped into it. Moobot is no different. It's a command that lets people play. It lets people ask 8-ball questions. Lets them play roulette, Russian roulette. You know, it's just a nice little chat bot that helps streamline some of the questions that people ask me. Questions about backseating or whether I'm using a steering wheel for a game or anything like that. It just helps alleviate some of the pressure on the mods as well. Moobot is savage. That's it. Almost as if to say Exhibit A. There's another dead body up there, which implies that you can get up there. I'm not too fussed. I'm going to just push on... Is this a rock climbing rope? I feel like it is. This is Summit. That's a rock climbing rope, okay. So I believe this is my port of call. I did get my bedroll, which is nice. Let's head on down the mountain then. We're trying to get back to our little homestead here, so let us rock and or roll here. We should be able to get all of the way down in one go. Climbing down, despite my fatigue meter sinking like a lead balloon, isn't actually the worst of it. It's climbing up. Climbing up is definitely the harder of the two endeavours. There it is. Now, I didn't actually bring enough supply and material with me to build any snow shelters or anything like that. This is the nicest rock climb, yeah. I don't think I'm really at risk of getting intestinal parasites. This was the other shortcut. So I had to go all of the way around there last time. This was the other shortcut way to get over here. And I think I put my climbing rope here. Cedar limbs. Alright. Did I put my rock climbing rope here? No mountaineering rope in inventory. Did I leave it in this cave? I'm sure I had a spare mountaineering rope. I must have left it in this cave next to the deer. I thought I just saw a bear over this way, but I'm not entirely sure whether I did. No, it was a tree stump. You left it back in the cave, if I recall. I think I did, didn't I? Let's just go and retrieve that quickly. Because I think I left some mountaineering rope in here, which should make the journey home infinitely quicker. We did also leave our snow shelter here. That is a bit of a bugger. I mean, is it worth breaking this up yet, or is it totally... I mean, if I dismantle that now... 9 sticks, 2 cloth. It'll take 20 minutes. Let's just grab that. Just in case we desperately need those materials. I will see if I can drop or eat something or something to that nature. Survive the outdoors, all of this stuff I need to take with me as well. I need to make sure I remember that this is in here. There's a rabbit in there that I just cut the meat out of, but I left the hide on. We'll add the mountaineering rope to the rock climb and then we'll see if we can get down. So many stops, it's true. That does help climbing down these. Like I say though, I've never been up to the top of Timberwolf, so it's definitely a new experience for me. What I want to do is I want to try and make it as best ground as I can, considering the daylight. So the problem is I don't think you can tackle rock climbs while overburdened, so I may have to make a choice of what I leave behind. Obviously, this rock climbing rope weighs a ton. What can you do? It's hard when you go for interloper and spawn there. Yeah, I imagine. I imagine interloper's brutal up here. Right, rock climbing rope down. Deploy the rope. Lay the rope over the edge. Right, we need to consider dropping something now. What could I get rid of here before this blizzard really rips through? I've got my storm lantern, my hatchet. We could just leave these boots here for the moment, and I will. I've got my boots that I've got on. Mountaineering rope. Down we go. Another really long rock climb. Thought that was a bear at the bottom, but it is just a stump with some mushrooms on it. We do have a sprain risk here. Right. It's not going too bad, half-wrist. It's not going too bad at all. Yeah, climbing up these things are the brutal one. Like, they're just savage. Down we go. Yeah, a lot of the ammunition and supplies are coming down. Watching Outlander Quebec during my lunch break in work, living the life. Thank you very much, sir. Good to have you in. So that's one of the rock climbs there. I might use my spray can here. Although surely I know that's the rock climb I've got to take. No, I don't think I will take that. I've already gotten the route pretty well mapped in my head. Problem is I am knackered. If I need to run, I'm going to be in trouble. So that's the way up I had to take. So I know that's where that rock climb is. What I want to do is just come around here and tag this wall. Gravity defying rope attaches to cliff, that's it. Do I have a stim? I do. If shit goes bad, I've got an emergency stim. I'm hoping it doesn't go bad though, but what can you do? Right, so I've got this place here, which I believe is my little shortcut, if I can do it. I don't believe there was any way over that, was there? So I have to...
Oh,
where would be the place to put the
yeah.
shortcut marker? I think it's up and around here, isn't it? Where would it be? On this tree here? I think this would be the nice place to do it. I don't know whether that's another rock climb over there, to be honest. I don't think it is. I don't have any rope. There are plenty of rock climbs around. I think I can put my thing on this tree here, yeah, because that's the way to do it. So if we go to navigation, this guy, go direction, confirm, go direction that way. That's the one. And that points that way to where we need to go. It's not very visible, but it's enough. Right. You're already overburdened, so you can't run. It's true. Q, with your voice, you should be... Sorry, consider putting ASMR in the streaming title. You reckon? Is this an ASMR streaming... I can't because I scream too much. I genuinely actually scream too much. I do have an emergency flare pistol here. So I'm just going to make sure that is loaded, because that will be my only respite from a bear if a bear ends up charging me. That is my only chance to stop it. So I'm going to use this distress pistol in times of emergency. Graffiti on trees, I know, right? It's a terrible business. My only saving grace here is that even though that I'm knackered, I'm walking down the mountain. The only thing that's working against me is the wind here, which, as you can see, is blowing into me, very much restricting me. But there is a bear that walks this path, and I want to make sure I don't skyline or, crest the ridge right in front of him. I don't know whether he's here today. I don't know where he's wandering. I think he actually lives down here, sort of on the left. So, unless he's sort of quite late in his patrol route, yeah, I think we're very much at the mercy of here. Do I have enough materials to make a snow shelter? It requires 5 cloth to build. Do I have 5 cloth on me? I don't reckon I do. This thing here, I've got... doesn't tell me how much cloth I've got. I've only got 2 cloth. So yeah, I'm very much Leave that deer hide behind. Yeah, so I can't build a what's-it, so it's quite important that we just get down the mountain as quickly as we can here. I think I do have one more rock climb, I'm not sure though.
Yeah.
Thank you very much there to Mr. Waver22. Good to see you, sir. You'd think a bear would be hibernating. Got to eat lunch, bro. There's a cargo plane full of people to chew on up there, so... There is a small cave down here, but I'm pretty sure there's another rock climb before I can get to it. I'm pretty sure it's the rock climbs are pretty savage around here, so... Yeah, I'm definitely at the mercy of here. I don't know whether there's a long way round without any of the mountaineering ropes, though. That's the only thing. I don't know whether I have to take the rock climbing rope, because I can't at the moment. I'm too tired. My character will not do it. Because I'm pretty sure I've got a rock climb down into this valley here. Hopefully the bear doesn't come after me here. I am getting extremely fatigued. Plenty of reishi mushrooms and rose hips up here, though. It wouldn't be too bad living up here if you had intestinal parasites. Well, I mean, it'd be awful. The only reason I can even consider surviving up here is that if you look in the bottom left, my character does not have the negative effect of intestinal parasites. I feel like I'm going the wrong way. I've got to be honest. I feel like this is an unusual route I've taken. I must be frank, I do not remember this way back. I think I went up that rock climb. I think there's a rock climb on the left there. And I think I must have taken that last time. Rather than just meandering my way through here. I'm not sure, though. I'm going to go down into this gorge here. Lost again. I must be honest, I don't remember this. If this is an alternative way round, though, that's great, because that's one less rock climb in my journey. I think there is a rock climb here on the left. And this gorge is my destination. If there's a rock climb on the left of this gorge, then yeah. It seems when you're playing this game, you're either completely lost or know the map like the back of your hand. I've never been up here before. The deep clearing. There is a cave just there. Should I stop the night in there? I don't think it's a bad idea. That's obviously there's bears, but these guys seem pretty chill about the whole affair. Okay. Let's go and explore this cave. It might be an opportunity to get warm if it's a proper cave. Apparently I've never been here, so...
Oh, yeah.
There's only one way. I mean, I know generally where I'm going, right? I know that I've got to get down the mountain. So those caves... So I wonder if that's like a proper cave, like a transitional cave, or whether it's just a shallow. I'm hoping it's not a bear cave. That would be rather bad. That would really smell. But it is temporary cover, if nothing else. It looks substantial enough. Maybe not. No, it looks like it's just like a small place to rest. There is a wolf that has died in here. Is that fresh bear kill dragged in? It does not look like a bear cave, because there's a lack of bones, but it looks like maybe a wolf has succumbed to the cold in here. I just need to rest. Like, there's nothing else for it. I've got to get some sleep. So let's just eat my last box of crackers here. Let's grab some water. Got plenty of that. And then let's spend the night. There's nothing else for it. I have to try. I've not got any firewood with me. This place, this mountain, I'm going to sleep in 6-hour shifts. 4-hour shifts. Just to make sure I get enough rest. But I'm hoping... Sprain risk healed. You heard of grounded, or are you afraid of cave spiders? I hate cave spiders. I just hate spiders, to be honest. Sleep feels like 18 degrees in this cave with all the warm winter gear that I've got on, which is magnificent. Yeah, so those insulated boots that we found at the top of the mountain there. Oh. That was well timed. Just a moment, chat. We have parcels. You have parcels. I don't think I have parcels. They're both for you. Okay. And yeah, it's probably a little bit too late to travel, so we want to keep sleeping if we can. 1, 2, 3, 4. There are pre-placed corpses, that's it. Oh, and it sounds like we've got a blizzard to travel in an area that I'm not familiar with, whilst it's very dark. Oh, God. How bad... I know you guys probably can't see anything, but with my curtains closed, I can see a little bit. I just need to gauge just how bad it is out here. Wind chill isn't awful. We'll find out when we get out of the mountain's clutches here. Okay, temperature isn't fantastic, but we don't really have much choice other than to brave it. So there was a small cave there. There's not shot. We can't see shit. I will have to apologise here. There's no point in me striking up a storm lantern because it's only going to illuminate 3 feet in front of me. Like, it's not going to be able to penetrate a blizzard like this. So you will just have to listen to the audiobook edition of The Long Dark here whilst I get down the mountain. If I indeed can get down the mountain. I'm in an area that I'm not familiar with in the slightest. I think here is a rock climb, actually. This could be the rock climb that I took up, and then I think I swung further left. This is a rock climb. I think I'm back on track now. I think I'm back on track. If this has the topography that I remember at the bottom of it... Yes. Okay, I'm back on track. I know where I am. Just got to get down this mountain. We'll be transitioning through a cave here in the not-too-distant future. Lovely. Down we go. Yeah, because I camped down here for a short time because I was too tired to make the climb in one go. And I was trying to look for sticks for a snow shelter, but I couldn't find a snow shelter, so I had to sleep rough for a couple of hours. And then make my move. So I'm back on track. Just got to get back to the cave entrance, which I must be honest, this part of the journey I'm not entirely sure of because it was all very similar. I seem to remember me having to go underneath a very large geological sort of land bridge kind of thing. There's like a huge like rock deformation, which was interesting. Like I said, I've got vague memory of this route, but not complete or accurate memory. My only saving grace is that during some blizzards, whether this qualifies I don't know, during some blizzards animals are not as aggressive or indeed outright despawned, because they're all taking shelter wherever they may be to weather the storm. So moving in blizzards, whilst very cold and very hard to see, does have its benefits. Because the wildlife is, well, it isn't as stupid as you, it knows to stay indoors. Now this blizzard could be a lot worse. My warm winter clothing here is doing a very, very good job of resisting the amount of cold that is rattling my skeleton. And you've really got two choices. You can choose to... So there's two types of cold damage, shall we call it cold, in the Long Dark. There's just outright cold, and then there's wind chill. And depending on what clothes you get, you can mitigate the effects of either, or in the case of very rare clothing, both. Sometimes clothes tend to have a preference, like for example a nice warm woolly coat or a woolly top will be excellent at the just ambient cold, but doesn't really do much for wind chill. You need things like ski jackets and stuff for wind chill. Now I tend to just min-max basically into just outright cold. I tend not to really bother with wind chill at all, and that's for two reasons. First things first, it's always cold in this game. Like, there's really not much point to prioritise right into wind chill. I think I swing right here. I've got to be honest, I'm not sure. The wind is actually starting to settle down there. You can see in the bottom left we've gone from 1 negative to... two negatives to 1 negative there. I'm not sure... Oh, there's a dead deer here. Did I walk past a dead deer before? No, I didn't. I didn't shave any meat off of it. Again, it was this part of the journey that I was least sure about. This looks like a vertical cliff. Or does it? Yes, very much a vertical cliff. I just want to have just a quick mooch, see if there's any reasonable way for me to get down here. Oh, that is an enormous drop. There is a log I can cross on, but that is not the way that I went before. Oh. I feel like I was in the bottom of this gorge. The sun is going to be coming up slowly. We are getting warm now, so the time pressure is off. I feel like I should try and get into the bottom of that gorge, because that is where I was before. So I should try and find the entrance to the gorge. Sorry, the cave should just be across the log? Did I walk up a log last time? I don't think I did. Did I walk over a log before? I'm happy to, I thought I was down in the bottom. I suppose we're here. Let's give it a go. Hope we don't slip or spray on anything. There we go. Oh, we made it over. For better or for worse. Kill that. Save our lantern fuel. Truth be told, I don't remember crossing that log.
Yeah.
Another ravaged deer carcass. It was, to my knowledge, that I was down in a sort of revetment or a gorge. This could be another better way to get down the mountain. At least the cave gave you some respite from the freezing. We've got wolves up ahead. Get me bow out here. At least the cave gave you some respite from the outdoors. I must be honest, I do not think this definitely wasn't the way that I came before. There's a large section of plain here. Most curious, we're at a wing, and there is a couple of containers here. Let's have a look and see what they had in them. I've got time to have a look. What have we got? We've got food. Beans. I'm not taking them with me because I'm already very overburdened. Although I could take a little bit with me for the sake of having food whilst I'm down there. Some sodas. There's another container over here. The wing. Do I know where the wing is on the map? Probably not. Right. Alien beans. That's it.
Needs this
Bandage. I do actually need a bandage. I'm going to take a couple of bandages with me. Saw these open. Things like bullets and stuff would be nice to find, but we'll see. I wonder if this is just more medicine. It's got flares in it. Oh, and bullets. And a shitload of revolver ammunition there. I mean, I'm more after rifle than revolver, but revolver has its place. I took the revolver bullets with me. The question is now, how do I get further down the mountain? In my mind, the peak, I don't even know where the peak is. I feel like the peak is behind me without any sort of geographical knowledge as to where I am. The sun is really coming up. Very interesting. I wonder if this is actually the way you get down, actually. It looks like it might circle back down here and then the start of the gorge is just over there.
Looks like I made it through another night.
That you did, sir? Let's see if I know how to read the terrain. I think the start of the gorge is over this way, potentially. I'm walking in a circle. I don't doubt. I've got to explore this way just to get the read of the land. The more I stagger around in the wrong direction, the more I'll sort of ingrain it into my mind's map. As we came down that really steep bit by my reckoning, the question is, where does the gorge start? Because this looks like the start of the gorge. Because I'm sure I came up and through a gorge. I'm certain of that. This looks like the start of the gorge. This is it. I think this is the way down. Right then I was just walking in a circle. I don't know whether I have to cross the ladder. I don't know whether I do. But I'm pretty sure this gorge is where I came in from last time. Okay, let's do this. Weather is agreeable. Cold? We'll wait till the sun finally rises up over the mountain top. But, agreeable. I didn't actually take any of that food with me, which was a bit of a daft last-minute thing. I'll have to do some cooking while I'm down there. I'd like all of those tins of beans. I think I've got another rock climb to do, though, so I think that's part of it. Have we had a cube hydrate? Not yet. Let me get on top of that for you. Have a big drink. I'm looking for like a large arch or like overhang with a very small gap underneath it. I think it's... I can't remember whether it's left or right here. I'm thinking right. Just an enormous geological bridge. The Echo Ravine. Undiscovered. Apparently. Or did I discover it? I am not sure. Echo Ravine. There's the tail section of the plane right up there. So that means we are heading in roughly the right direction. Right. If this... I must be honest, I don't remember it being this narrow. Is this a dead end or is this a cave? This looks to be a dead end. With a dead body and some supplies at the end of it. That was a nasty fall if he come down here. Goodness gracious me. There's an axe, scarf. Not much to be said about it really. Just a small place to make camp.
Thank goodness.
I'm in the ravine under the log. Yeah, I think that must have been the log that I came down. So maybe if we go the other way in the ravine. I'm hoping that it will get slightly warmer in the day. It feels like 0 degrees, so any minute now that arrow that's ticking down on my temperature meter as the sun gets higher up should, I say should, tick over and start getting us warm. There's no wind chill, which is good, because I'm not built for that. I feel like walking towards the plane is a bad idea, but we'll see. I could be in the wrong ravine, for all I know. So I swung up here from the left. Let's head down this way. Again, there's the tail section. In my mind, I'm heading the wrong way, but, well, I'm hoping this ravine at least goes somewhere. There's chances of it being, even if it's not exactly the right way, as long as it goes somewhere, as long as I make progress in my discoveries, that's what is important to me at this point. I'm getting a little bit hungry now, in-game. Should have taken those beans with me. At least I know where that food is stashed in case I get in need of it. And I will gradually be siphoning all of those things out. Yes. A small deviation from our route. Just to have an explore around here. Oh, nothing here. I thought that was just a wolf for a second there. That seemed a bit sneaky. Thought maybe there might have been a small cave or something there. Are you aiming to head to the lake? Yes. That is my ultimate destination. Back down to the cabin. Just free climb the wall. So that is a great way to end up like that guy in the ravine back there. It's nice just being able to explore Timberwolf Mountain. There's very few parts of the map that I don't know where I am, or that I've never seen before. This is actually quite a nice little adventure. Cabin down there, surely that's just got to be... Maybe that's a shipping container. Maybe I'm back at where I started. Maybe there's a cave here. Oh, if that's... That's a cave, a bear cave. Is that a pizza box? What is that? It's a laptop. Chasm Cave. The pieces of wood in it. What's this about, eh, buddy? Oh man, I gotta play Dota. If this is where I think I am, I've kind of recognised that jet engine. If this is where I think I am, we are in a good spot. Let me see what the lie of the land is to the right here. No, this is not the area that I thought we were in. How was the barbecue? It was very, very nice, thank you. Take it easy, Fido. Just chill yourself. Just chill your beans, my pedigree chum. I'm going this way. I'm hoping this doesn't dead end. I'm hoping this is the way through. Looks like a way through, if not the right way through. You might be able to reach Bleak Inlet. I'm pretty sure, unless they changed it, I didn't think Timberwolf Mountain connected to anything other than where I was, because I don't want to leave Timberwolf. There's a small cave here, but is this a dead-end cave, or is this a transition cave? It looks like it goes quite far in here. This is just a normal cave. Okay. Okay. A cave. Let's see if overall it takes me downhill or uphill. Whether I've been here before. That's instantly... No, thought that might have been a dead end. Have I been here before? This guy looks familiar. I have been here before, so this must have been the cave that I was in prior. Because I've only been in one cave here, so... Do you draw up maps? Very, very rarely, if at all. I feel like this is the way I just came in. This is the way I just came in. I feel like I didn't traverse that cave for very long. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was the cave I just... Okay. Full circle. I guess we have to go higher up. Thank you very much to Shark Infested Custard, Probes, Only, Oblivion, Weaver, and Yuyi. Apparently there's one of you already. Thank you for all the entertainment. I really enjoy the streams. Cube Wave, thank you very, very much, sir. I guess we want to take that long climb if we can. One that goes up next to this guy. That's steep. I don't really want to be going up, but... maybe this is the way to go. Apparently I've been through this cave before. I have no memory of it, but... big Gandalf feels, but... apparently this is the way. Dead end. Transition out of the ravine, maybe. Oh shit, that's scary. I'm looking around. A big drop there. A little drop. Yes, so. There's an exit here. I have a vague memory of this, but nothing concrete, so I could be going a completely different way. In my mind, the Long Dark's caves only have one way through. this is it. The question is it going to bring me out where I think? Or is it going to bring me out somewhere random? I went from Gandalf to Uganda Knuckles real quick there. It kind of did, didn't it? Right, let us leave this cave. Yes. Yes, that is the cave that I was thinking of. Now we could either go left, right and squiggly wickle, or we could follow the river. I think there's a rock climb that gets me down faster though. I can't quite remember. An ass load of wolves that way, so maybe the rock climb would be the better choice. I do need to maybe even do some fly fishing. The way that I went last time was up and over that rock. We've discovered the engine before. I'm back on track. Well, as best as I can be, I'm back on track. There was that wolf that I shot. Yeah, I shot a wolf here, didn't I? This is going to be good. I need the meat from this. I use my hatchet, and I'm getting warm, so it's not too bad. Right. Use a... I've got a load of damaged hacksaws. Let's use my hatchet. 21 minutes. 96 calories consumed. Lump that meat right off the bone. That'll do nicely. But it looks like I might have to take the long way. Based purely on the fact that I'm a little bit too overburdened to make my descent now. There is a zigzaggy way that doesn't take this rock climb, because I didn't have a rope for this originally, I don't think. Could really just take the river if I wanted. In fact, is that too steep to scree run? Did I scree run that? The story of how I died. Have you had a look at Among Trees? I thought you were asking me to look up then. They're in the trees, Joe. Wolf falls down on my head. I don't think I could scree run that. Yeah, I think that is intentionally, yeah, that's pretty vertical, that. There's a load of ledges, actually. That's doable there. That is doable.
I'm gonna need to eat soon.
There we go. That was very doable. That's alright. Years of Skyrim prepared me for that. But I believe, yeah, we could have snaked all around on the left there, but that's cut out like a large part of the journey, which is great. Skyrim physics, that's it. So I believe, yeah, we could have even just taken the walk round, but there's a lot. I think the trade-off is that it's a slightly longer route with a lot of wolves, or you can go that way, which again, slightly longer route with a lot of wolves, or you can come this way, and then I'm pretty sure this reconnects us with the river. It's down the hill, and then we're home free, basically. Then we'll spend a little bit of time at the cabin. The cabin is very much going to be our hub, because it's quite close to the exit point to Mystery Lake, or not Mystery Lake, Fido. But fish are friends, yeah? We have no beef. I have no beef with you. I know I've got fucking a ton of wolf meat on me, but we're friends, man. Trust me. Trust me. I said nice things about you. Right. There it is. Oh! Ho, ho, ho! I'm surprised he can't smell me with the amount of fucking raw meat I'm carrying. Right, we want to go... has he been scared off by the bear? I think he... hello. Don't be running at me, mate. You chill out, Fido, you fuck. Yeah, I think I'm going down the mountain here. Right. This can only be good. He's going to intercept me again. Oh no, he's backed off. That's good news, isn't it? Okay. Then down the mountain we go. Excellent. It's not been too bad. What is this? That is... Those look like wolfy paw prints, don't they? Wolfy wolf, yeah. That's what... Oh, shitting out, you bastard. Alright, look, you just behave yourself, yeah? Friggin... Manchester, we aren't allowed to meet anyone from other households until Friday, so rip my birthday plans. Ah, sorry to hear, man. Like, genuinely, that sucks. What's dead here? Why are you fucking buzzing around like a couple of old farts, eh? What's here? What's here? Oh, did I snipe a wolf here? Right, do you want to go the same way, do you? Come on. Come on, then. Come on, let's you and me. Let's dance. Oh, okay. Brilliant. That's even better. Lets me take this meat. Right from here. 22 minutes. Was that an aurora? What was that? Is that an aurora in the daytime? What was that noise? That was horrible. Didn't like that at all. What was that? Was I just chopping the meat off the bone that quickly? That was a fart. There was a wolf. Was that the sound a wolf makes? God, that was terrifying. Right, I'm having a drink of water. Stiff liquor. What is that heinous crime I have seen upon my screen there, Elf? What is that?
I could eat anything right now.
Oh god, a lot of that meat's pretty fucking rancid, to be honest. That won't last long. I've got to get that on the... gotta get that shrimp on the barbie, right? Oh, I got him, but wasn't enough. Blood loss. He's got an arrow sticking in him. Right, let's treat that quickly. Blood loss, wolf bite. That was a tough wolf, man. Blood loss. There. We've got a couple of infections that we need to treat. He's run up there. He did not lose my arrow in the tussle. I've got to go and make food. I've got no choice. Anti-infection stuff. A couple of nasty wolf bites on me there. Get that all tidied up. Hasn't updated the tuition fund. Yep. I haven't been given the new number. That's the excuse I'm going to use. So I'm now down to 2 arrows. We'll have to go and find him another time. There's not really much I can do here. This is my last of month of tier 3, is that right? And then that's it. You're a poor student from here on out. Bless you, Elf. 2 arrows, 1 in the quiver. No, 1 arrow in the quiver, 1 in the bow at the moment. Jesus. Is 5, 7, 10. Very nice. I don't know whether I have any fishing equipment though. I just need to quickly eat these cattails to just stave off starvation just for a moment. Just for like literally a hot second. Oh, I did grab some pop. That could... I might just drink that quickly. Yeah, I just need to stave off like starvation just long enough to cook something. Because I've got, like, you see I've got this plus down here. If I, like, stay well fed for a long time, I get that. Put the bloody bow away. Showing off. That's it. So I'm going to use the perks. Why are you picking his nose? What the fuck is that about? Right, in we go here. There's normally quite a bit of wildlife that hangs around here, but it is the only structure in the game, so, or at least in this map. So it's it is a lifeline. There's that wolf coming for me over there into the cabin. I did go and grab an absolute ass ton of firewood, and I do have some spare clothes that if I get desperate I can rip to pieces, which is great. If we actually look out the front window, there's where we've come from. Right there, that is the plain, the tail section. That's where we've been. That's where we've come down from. It looks like the route takes about an hour, not including faffing around like I did. Got a small arms handbook, we've got our spare hunting knife, our pot of water. So we are in a good spot, to be honest. We're in a good spot. All we need to do now, get the fire started. And then get this stuff cooking. We are going to use some tinder. We need to leave that book behind. We're going to use 95% of that. Let's light it away. You want to use the fire strikers when you're a low level, because fire strikers are quite easy to start a fire with. And, you know, if you... Oh, something digging around outside. A bit rough. Oh dear. Doesn't bode well, does it? Right, okay. Cooking slot. Let's cook up some of this meat. It's rancid, but that's as good as it gets, unfortunately. I can only cook 2 pieces at a time. Got my spare sewing kit here. Somebody said if I put ruined stuff in a container, then it disappears. Do I have it? Yeah, there you go. Yeah, and then okay, that's fantastic. That's a great way to delete stuff. Saves me from having a shelf of purgatory. These things are getting pretty low on health here. There was a spare one here. Do I take that with me?
What I need.
It's just as bad, to be honest. Right. Anything else I could do? Tinder plug, not too bothered about. Spare hatchet. Let's drop off some supplies while this is cooking. It's going to take at least 40 odd minutes. So what am I not using here? This has got 40 kilograms of capacity here, so anything that I'm not using can go in here. We'll leave that bottle of no, we'll take that bottle of antiseptic because I'm getting injured all the time. Right. Let's go section by section then. We're going to leave this book, that bit of wood. We're going to leave that bit of wood. I know I should probably take that out. Is this a new base? No, it's not a new base. It is, however... I'm going to probably take those with me. Yeah, I'll leave these fresh ones here. Yeah, it's not a new base. It's a temporary hub while I pull supplies off the top of the mountain. That's literally all this is. Down here we've got our rifle kits. I'm going to take the survival flare with me, although that will impede on the amount I'll be able to carry, but I've just got to make decisions here. Many decisions. 50 revolver rounds, Jesus H. Having a real sing-song behind there, isn't he? Good grief. I don't have any scrap metal with me, I don't think, so I can't make advantage of that. Throw that away. I've got my antiseptic, so I don't need that. Keep that there. Feathers can go in here. Right. What is really weighing me down then? These cans of spray paint, I mean, they aren't amazing. I'll leave one down here. What is really... I mean, all that wolf meat ain't doing wonders. 30 kg isn't awful. The clothing I'm wearing is particularly heavy. Let's see how we're doing. 28 minutes until cooked. I should probably boil up some more water on the back of this. I also need to probably actually put some firewood in here. That might go a long way. There we go, an hour and 45 minutes saves it burning out. Big yawn. I did it. Time to go full. Yeah, fucking K-Kona. That's it. Right. So yeah, really just the clothing I have is the thing that's weighing me down. This set of boots has actually seen better days, and so have the trousers, thanks to that wolf mauling. Anything else isn't too bad. The rabbit skin stuff. I mean, I did leave some deer hides on my route back. He's just hanging around outside my house. Shoe off. Go away. Bastard bloody wolf. It's just hanging around outside my house. So I wasn't actually able to pull a huge amount of supply off the top of the mountain, which is always a bit of a faff, but, you know, what can you do? I'm going to add another fir log to this fireplace here. They burn really well, so... I think as long as I've got this smell on me, he's not going to leave me alone. Okay. Big yawn. No, I'm alright. Now you've got me yawning. It's the power of the emote, fucker. It is. There is a wolf right here, outside this wall. Nothing I can do about it. So yeah, I don't think there's anything else that I'm necessarily... I'm quite disappointed, actually. We didn't... Jesus. We didn't actually bring that much with us. Apart from the rifle rounds, we really weren't that overburdened. The problem is that... Are you quite finished? The problem is that you can literally, if you want, take more with you. But it's like... I don't know, is it... I mean, I couldn't... I mean, do I leave the bow here? I mean, I probably shouldn't, just in case I get into a chance encounter with a wolf like I just did. I will need to bring those heavy hammers back down, because heavy hammers are going to be vital for the... Because really the only other things that I need from up there, right? If I could, I'd bring the food. I probably think 2 or 3 supply runs. A lot of the clothing I can just leave behind, right? Clothing isn't that important. It's very, very abundant. Wolf meat cooked. Cold. What does that mean? What does cold mean? Does that just mean that it's cold? It shouldn't be cold. Listen to them! Do you mind? The opposite of what? I guess. Is it good to go? It says it's cooked. I guess it just doesn't give me the warmth bonus. Oh, that is a risk, actually. Intestinal parasites. I didn't give that much thought. I do not have top-level cooking yet. How close are we? Cooking level 4. The book that I brought with me is it a cooking book? It is. Wilderness Kitchen. Let's see if I can just try and brute force my cooking level. Because that's quite bad. Because that's my only form of sustenance here outside of fishing. But I don't have any fishing hooks. So I'm very much at the mercy of this here. There's no way for me to get metal that I can see. Ooh, this is actually a little bit bad. How can I get books, scrap metal, and a workbench? I can get scrap metal from this spare storm lantern. Okay, I've got a spare storm lantern. 84%. That'll do. Make sure my stuff doesn't burn. 43 minutes. How long is this going to take? An hour, probably. Yeah, that's fine. It will start burning, but it won't be burnt.
Something's making me feel tired.
Probably going to be the intestinal parasites you're about to have. Oh, that one was burnt. Oh, for God's sake. That must have been like a small steak. Listen to him! Right. It's going to be tricky to go out fishing with this going on. 48, 53, that's cooked now. Take that off the fire. Should have brought some food down the mountain. Apparently I should have, yeah. Okay, let us read this book then. I can read it about an hour at a time and not burn the food that I'm cooking. So let's research an hour. It's not going to get me very far, this book. But it should get me, I mean, far enough. I don't want intestinal parasites anymore. I don't want it any more than the guy standing next to me. Ah, you see, like one of these was like a rancid 10-minute one. Right. Do I have anything else to cook? I do not. So let's get some water on the boil. I guess we're going to be losing the light here soon. Yeah, it's afternoon. Definitely going to be an expedition for tomorrow. Definitely, definitely. Right. Got all that meat on me. I probably want to hide the meat here for now. I probably don't want to take it all with me right this second. And I'm probably too tired to do any fishing tonight. This intestinal parasite risk, though, is a big, big monker. Throwing a cedar limb just to keep the fire going. 42 minutes, probably need another one of them. I'm glad that I went and got some... Listen to it! There's 3 wolves there. I can hear 3 separate. That's outrageous. I'm hoping that, right, if I leave that to boil off, I'm hoping that if I just stick this all in this hatch, I know it's not going to be the best for the lifetime of the meat, but if I stick that all in there, I won't have a scent, and the wolves, hypothetically speaking, should just sod off. Yeah, there's definitely 3 wolves there. Shoot! Definitely sleeping should get rid of them. Is what I'm eager to experiment with. Now, I've not got much water. I could try and get another tin on here, because I've got a small tin, haven't I? Let's make some water in this. Only half a litre, it won't take too long. There we go. Oh, big stretch. Right, I've got another journey back up the mountain to do now. So now that and then if I do it a second time, I should be more well versed to, well, not get stuck, hopefully. You can't ask 8-Ball such a controversial question. Those wolves are still hanging around outside. Very little I can do about it, though. Yeah, this is going to be a rough couple of days here. The risk of intestinal... If I have intestinal parasites, that is the end of this expedition to the mountain, unfortunately. I've got 50 rifle rounds, or 50 revolver bullets, which is just way too much. UX cooking sim, it's true. Yeah. Grab that. And then this stuff, non-possible. And then just bring these off of here for now. And we'll just let the fire burn out. It's very, very late. We should just be able to get some kip in. I've got my cattails here. Better than absolutely nothing, I suppose. I'm going to have to chance it with another piece of wolf meat. Get us up to 4% intestinal parasites. Hoping it doesn't punch my ticket, but... well, it's just that kind of luck, I'm afraid. Let's make sure we get a 1 kilogram piece. It's sustenance. It's got to be done. You can see how much it feeds us for. I've got to push into the night with it. Here we go.
I'm getting weaker.
That's it. You're alright. And then let's sleep. Let's go for 6-hour shifts. Hopefully you'll stay nice and warm. Drained risk healed. Sounds like the weather's agreeable tonight. And then have another small drink of water. Sounds good. A little bit of a cold front blowing in, but nothing you can't deal with in bed here. If it is cold in the morning, we'll light a fire. That ain't good. Those wolves are still chilling. Doesn't get much worse than this. Oh dear. Right, that intestinal parasite risk is pretty poor. I'm going to make my move. Very dangerous to be moving at this time, but in my mind... Did you make the hooks? No, I didn't. In my mind I can get up the mountain. Is that a wolf? Yes. He's going that way. There's only like a few minutes of nighttime left. The aurora does not last into the day. The wolf that was guarding here is gone. Did you drop the scrap metal? I didn't, unfortunately. It's just going to have to come along for the ride for the moment. I don't really... I've got to kind of... I'm very much on the clock here, because all the food that I can get is at least halfway back the way I came. Getting intestinal parasites, though, is going to be an absolute death sentence if we're up on the mountain when we get it. Which is why I'm trying to... It's why I'm trying to leave now, because if I eat more wolf meat, the chance of intestinal parasites massively goes up, and the more it goes up, the worse it gets. Like, because if I get caught with intestinal parasites, I'm in real big trouble. Let's grab one of these. Just need whatever I can get here. Are you planning to play Get the Fuck Out? No, I must be honest. I did like the concept of the game, but I don't know. One of the things, a fundamental part of the gameplay used to really, it did just used to really annoy me, unfortunately. I think we can cut this way. I think this is where we cut before. I don't know whether this was too steep. I think it might have been. You dare sprain. I haven't said the magic word, so don't do it. I did say the magic word, but don't do it. I love you. I love you, Longdar. Please don't. Oh, this Aurora really needs to go away. There's the rock climb. Okay, so that's a shortcut. Normally a wolf around here. I'm not sprinting to try and save my energy. As soon as that fucking thing goes away, we're going to be in great shape. Only once it goes away. Like I say, I think I know the fast way to get to the top of the mountain now. The way that I went before. Well, while I can scree run down, it does not appear that I can scree run back up, so... Let's make a move on this. How much longer am I going to go for? Because I'm debating going to sleep now. I'm only going to be going for another 40 minutes or so. The problem is, with the amount of rock climbs you have to do, you pretty much have to sleep if you take the fast road up, like I am. If you're going to go the fast way like this, you pretty much are resigning yourself to having to sleep on the job. Best place to probably get that kip would be the cave here. Because then I could probably go and do the last 3 rock climbs, probably one after another, if I'm fully rested. So there's a cave up on the right here, somewhere. I came from, yeah, somewhere else. But at least it gives me an opportunity to try and figure out where I went wrong before. There's the cave, that's my exit. Don't know whether it's the fastest way, but it's the way I'm going. To the cave we go. Ooh, it's tense. Into the cave. Very nice. Right. Have a good night there, Moving Mask. See you later, bro. Right, what we'll do, we'll get to the exit of the cave and then we'll sleep. What have you managed to bring down so far? I think I missed what you dropped at the cabin. Really not that much, I must be honest. I brought down all of the revolver rounds and rifle rounds. I brought down a couple of books, and that was it, unfortunately. Like, because of the fact that I'm wearing such heavy winter gear, I can't really take that much stuff with me. Like, I can't really bring any of the food that I have going between places because of the fact that my intestinal parasite risk is so high. The real bother, to be sure. Do you have the backpack? I don't, White Wolf. I've not encountered a moose on this playthrough at all yet. The downhill, don't we? Because we're going down into a gorge. Your man needs a meat satchel. He really does. It would make this 1,000 times less complicated, but unfortunately I am not the curator of this. Well, I am the curator of this great adventure, but I'm not Zeus. I can't spawn meese. Dead guys there. We go this way. We'll sleep in the cave. You get your General Kenobi, that's it. Yeah, take care, Moving Mask. Have a good one. And there's the exit. Right. We're going to sleep in here just for a brief moment, just so we can have our strength for the rock climbs. I'm going to, yeah, just catch as much hip as I can. Let's go for 4 hours. Should be good enough. Right. Let's see here. Nope. The Aurora should definitely be gone now. Drink this. So I came from the right this time, didn't I? So I came from over there, and that's where that jet engine is with those wolves. Last time I went up there. Now this is the long way, but this gets me back to the beans quicker. I'll go this way. Because I'm pretty sure this is the shorter of the two routes. And I need to find the exit point if I can. Yeah, wolves down there aren't happy. Yeah, I went left this time. Or I went left last time. I need to just find this exit. Would it be possible to drop some stuff in the cabin and risk a less equipped trip up and down the mountain in order to carry more stuff? Yes and no. I probably don't need things like hunting knives and stuff, which I guess we can do on the next run. But unfortunately, things like warm winter gear, I really don't have much choice over because the weather can turn on a dime, and it really is my clothing that's the unfortunate burden in this. Yeah, this is that massive thing. It's really struggling to get any kind of speed on here. Come on, back on, chap. That's it. Well, we've done one supply run. Like I say, a lot of the stuff I'm not going to need to bring with me. Things like food and stuff would be great. The problem that makes siphoning supplies off of Timberwolf so difficult is literally just the carry capacity. Just the ability to carry gear and equipment. We've already looted this area. There's nothing for us here. A little bit of firewood, but we'll give it a miss. So I think I could have gone right there, and I think that would have brought me in here, cutting off a lot of the corner. But I'm going to go left, taking the same route that I did last time. Because if I can get a bit of a more thorough search. So that there is a rock climb. That was it. So there was a rock climb here with no rope, so I had to go right. Okay. Now I'm remembering. So there was a rock climb there that would have been a shortcut. That I remember. Okay. So I had to go right. So this would be the fast way in here that doesn't take you via the engine wreckage. You can see why it's sort of easy to miss this place. It's kind of recessed into the ground.
Yeah.
Thanks for the stream, no worries there, Kakamo. Very kind, sir. But it's by this large sort of fallen tree here. That sort of points down at it. Very nice. Yeah, you can see it's sort of very much off the beaten track here. Right, now did I hook left? I believe I did, didn't I? Yeah, I hooked left following this gorge. Yeah, this I remember. I hooked left following this gorge. I think the wind is blowing directly into me, although it's very, very wispy. You can barely see. It's barely picking up any snow, but I'm walking into the wind, which is why I'm walking so slowly here. So I feel like I should tag this tree here, because this is quite hidden. May do a little bit more tagging, to be honest. Now, how much of that can did that use? 10%, so I've potentially got 10 sprays. Okay. Not the most obvious thing in the world. I could have put another one there. But we will endeavour to remember. There's not really anything I can tag around here. I think I went up and through this gap. Right. I think that was a small cave in there. I think the way I cut through was this way, wasn't it? Or did I try to cut through this way and it didn't work? Yeah, I think where I went wrong is I went straight on, and this small little outcropping is the way that I was supposed to go. I'm not amazing with this game's thing, with navigation. through there, and there's that rock climb that I missed before. So yeah, I went straight down there rather than going up this way. I'm gonna just put another one here as well, because this is the only difficult bit. That's it, just so I definitely don't miss it. And then from this point, I kind of know where I'm going. Just the ever-present risk of hunger. So it's pretty much 2-3 rock climbs, and I'm back where I need to be. There's a deer here. Can I skin him for just a small bit of meat that I could cook at my cave when I get up there? Oh, there's a broken arrow next to him. I didn't realise I'd missed that. Okay, well, at least that's come sort of full circle. Only going to take me 5 minutes to chop that down, and it's something, you know what I mean? It's better than literally nothing. We'll take that with us. We do now have scent. But that should be okay. Right. More graffiti, it's true. I'm just glad that we've got that way back, because, like, it's one of those things where, like, the way back can look totally different from the way there, even if you go the same route, because, like, the direction that you're viewing different landmarks is, like, can kind of throw you off, or at least it definitely throws me off. God, yeah, that sleep in the cave is probably quite important here, because I'm going to be knackered by the time I get to the top of this. I may even have to have another sleep. Definitely getting down the mountain, as I'm sure we can all appreciate, is the easy bit. Getting up the mountain there, that's the real humdinger. So I want to go right across here, don't I?
Yeah.
Somewhere. So rather than, because I think I hugged right last time, I want to go right across this valley. That's what I've learned in my journey. Thank you very much there to Damon Jab there. 1 month off a year. Have a nice day and enjoy your deer. Thank you very much, sir. So I want to head literally directly across this clearing. No fuss. Right down the middle. Very good, very good. Now that I've got some of those markers laid, we're in a good spot. Are these maples? That's quite handy. I will grab them on the way back if I can. Those are maples, those aren't birch. A double maple sapling spawn is nothing to scoff at. So yeah, I went down there, if you remember, and that's where that cave is. And it might be worth remembering that that cave is there. Maple and birch saplings all right next to each other. Look at that. Maple spawn and 4 birches. I could actually make more arrows here. Oh, there's a container here as well. Oh, I wonder if this is food in. I've sort of stumbled into this.
Oh,
let's have a mooch.
yeah.
Thank you very much there to Sonson, Cube Hydrate. Big drink. Cargo container. I don't have too many of these to cut into anymore. Good hide rabbit stuff. I do actually need some of that, but I don't have any cured guts, so I can't actually make the repairs to my clothing. I'll go and get some cured guts, but there's a toolbox. So a lot of these would be really nice. Do I take the whetstones with me? Nah, I'll have to just grab them on the way back. I have to make sure I know where these are, right? I have to make sure I don't just... I'm not going to use a spray can to mark it. I've got to remember that they're there. I hate the scritch sound. It is a bit of a... It does proper rattle your eardrums, doesn't it? Yes, I'm pretty sure it's directly through this clearing. At least I know, like, the quick zigzaggy way now. Because I was quite surprised at how much progress... actually making this much progress was completely accidental. I didn't actually mean to get up the mountain this quickly. I had honestly no idea, intention, plan, nothing at all to actually race up the mountain in the way that I did. Like, I flew up this mountain when I was first doing it. Like, considering that I have literally never been here. Tim C, thank you very much, mate. Like, literally, that I've never been up this mountain before. That was a colossal feat. But we're basically, thanks to the rock climb that we are going to be undertaking here in the next couple of minutes, we're going to basically be back where we were. Like, we're going to be at, like, because before I had to, like, zigzag my way around because I couldn't do this rock climb over here because it didn't have a rope. But now that it's got a rope, it means that the journey up and down is now a lot quicker. The trade-off is, right, is that if you take the long way round down the mountain, you can take more equipment with you. It's slower, but you can take more equipment because you don't have to worry about being overburdened for the rock climbs. There it is. There's the rock climb that takes us pretty much to the top of the mountain. The only thing that's annoying is that I don't think you can get through there. There is a small outcropping there. Oh, shitting off. God. There's another wolf over there. Because I've got that tiny bit of deer meat with me that I'm going to be cooking up this fine evening. I've only got one arrow, sort of 2 arrows. They're not in the best state. I'm going to try and make a break down the middle here. It's going to knacker me, but that's how it's got to be. I had to give him a wide berth, otherwise he'd just charge me. I'm hoping I'm going to be... That sprint hasn't knocked out enough of my strength, but I'm not going to be able to do the rock climb. As soon as I start climbing, I should be fine. Right. Right. What if you just did a little relay thing to get all of the supplies down the rope? It's not a bad idea. It's not a bad idea. There's one of our arrows that we left. I could do... The problem is that would be extremely knackering and I'd be up here for a few days at least. But I do have the food up there. But the problem is that a lot of the food I want to kind of bring back. Why don't I just do a relay race? You make a fair point. Do arrows break? Yes. Just fucking chill out, Fido, will you? It's my dear. Bugger off. So yeah, if you don't have the rock climbing rope, you have to go all the way around there, round and up, and then take the long way there. But if you have the power of a rock climbing cord that was left behind for you, then boy oh boy, you have some... Oh god, get up there now. Oh my god. Yeah. Oh no, he smells me. Do not fall off of this. There are a couple of ledges that you can take a rest on if you need, but that bear is coming. Right, I'm now out of reach. Do I have the strength to get all the way to the top? Probably not. I'm going to have a rest on this first ledge. Yeah, definitely can't get all the way to the top. That's not a ledge. I'm guessing this is a ledge. Come on, up you get. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on. Why can't I rest on the ledge? I want to rest on the ledge. Game? Why won't you let me rest on the ledge, chat? It won't. It literally won't let me rest on the ledge. Rest on the ledge! It literally won't let me rest on the ledge.
I'm feeling so drained.
Jesus. Look at it. I literally couldn't move my camera off. It literally, like, I got locked on rails with my camera there. I've never had to do that before. That was horrible. Right. Damn, that was close.
All I can think about is food.
Okay, yeah. Oh, God. I've only got a little bit of raw venison. Really not much. Can I just get a tiny little fire going up here? I'm going to have to, aren't I? Don't really have much choice.
Come on.
Could brew up a little bit of coffee, you are right. That was close. Way more close than I would have liked. 34 minutes, shouldn't be too long. I can only rest in like volumes of an hour though, so I don't want to use that yet. I want to wait till this is done. Eat that. Better than nothing. Pick that up. Rest for, let's call it 6 hours if we can. We'll rest for 5. Rest for 5? I could make the rest of the journey at night, but the problem is hunger. You might have to repost the cheese tactic because Q blind. That's true. Right, weather's worse. Fire's burned out. I've got some strength. It's not ideal, but if I can at least get to the cave, it'll be better. What you can do is cheese gather all items at the top of the rope, drop all items to get max stamina, then stim pack and bring everything down. How does that work? Gather all items on top of the rope, drop all items to get max stamina, and then stim pack and bring everything down. So you can... How does that work? I'm sorry, I'm confused. There's the... I'm going to have to hide in that cave. There's no way I can do that rock climb on this much sleep. Did you pick up my bedroll? I did. If you take a stim, it freezes your stamina.
Yeah.
Right, but you have to sleep. So that would require lots of stim packs, wouldn't it? Like, a shitload. How long does stim packs last for? Is my question. Thank you very much there to Cheeky Walrus for gifting a sub there to Mr. Fluffy Bullet. Very, very kind of you. Let's have a look in here. What supplies did I left? Like quite a few supplies here. Like, genuinely, actually, I did. Cedar wood, mittens, various skill books that I decided I wasn't going to take with me. Got this fire pit. I could get a fire going, but I think I'll be okay. Just to rest it out. One stim lasts for around 5 minutes IRL, long enough to get through. You reckon? That's very interesting then. But then you collapse from exhaustion, don't you? So I could so what you're saying is drop every piece of gear that you have, literally to the point of being almost naked, or at least underburdened, and then pick everything up as best you can, just spam click it, and then just do a runner down the mountain, is what you're saying. You should cook the rabbit. The rabbit's got no meat on it. The rabbit's just guts and hide.
Oh, yeah.
That's interesting. You can sprint non-stop too. That's pretty good. No, you just get max fatigue. You don't collapse. Right. Okay. I need to sleep, at least for a couple of hours. Let's sleep for at least 5. Hopefully we don't starve. We are dying of water, though. That's bad. Hopefully that doesn't kill us. Wasn't too bad. Our coffee down us. Gives us a little bit of hunger as well. That noise. What happens if you die? Game over. Hardcore. Hardcore is the name of the game here. Up the mountain we shall go. We'll rip into a couple of those MREs that are up there, and then we're good. You die. When you have nothing, you have max stamina. Freeze your stamina at the highest value, then wear your clothes, carry as much as you can again. Now you have max stamina while still carrying a buttload of items. Carry them all down. I'm guessing that still works, does it? I hope so.
I've been so hungry in my life.
It's alright, we'll get you some food. You'll get there. Let's get up this damn rope. Right. We're not going to make the descent in this stream. We'll say that for the moment. What I might do is that when I get to the top, I'll eat, and then I'll end the stream there, so that we can do the full excavation in the next run. In my mind, the Long Dark devs should surely have thought of that. At least that's in my head. Okay, there we go. So I need to be not moving in order to get on a ledge. Okay, good to know. Yeah, because I'm moving my mouse left and right at the moment, and I couldn't do it at all. Same as before. before. Okay, very tired in terms of grip. Ledge. There we go. And then just let our stamina come back for a moment. Could even sleep here just for an hour. Just get some kip. Nothing too fancy, just enough to get us rested. This run is quite risky. It has. It certainly has been. Pick up. Back on the rope. Should have enough stamina to get to the top now. Or at least enough grip. Now that we've had a little bit of a rest on the way up. And here we are back at the summit. We want to just quickly eat something before we suffer a deadly death at the hands of starvation. Or at least, you know, lose our percent max health bonus for being well fed. Get in there. And then we'll have a full night's kip up here, because there's plenty, there's water, there's food, there's everything that we need up here. But yes, what I need to do then is relay run it all to the start over there, and then try and get it down the mountain. It's going to be a long, arduous effort. But if we play our cards right, we can bring everything down the mountain, especially if it's 5 minutes. I can get a long way in 5 minutes. At full sprint, I could get a hell of a long way in 5 minutes. And it would make this bearable to get everything off the top. It'd be cheesy, but it would do it. What am I trying to bring down? All of the supplies in the tail end of this aircraft. I've got food, drink, tools, everything up here. And if I could bring them all down, it'd be beautiful. Right then, let's quickly dive on in. Sorry that it's hard to see. I just don't want to waste my lantern fuel. I believe that's water. That's MREs. Let's have a couple of these bad boys, because we are very hungry. Oh my god, look at that. Look at that. We only need fucking one of them. Look at that. Oh, I'm slipping into a coma, chat. That's that. That's this. Let's have some peanut butter. 900 calories. Very good. And then, but suddenly we were full. Next time Long Dark stream is going to be big cheese. It certainly is. Right, what we're going to do then, we're going to sleep so that it saves just for like an hour. And then we'll get our full night's rest at the start of the next stream. So it's 10 minutes short, this one, but hopefully you can forgive me for that, because next one is going to be a big, heavy, moving stream as we sort of bring all the supplies down the mountain. But yeah, that is it from me for the moment. So I'm going to just bug it off over here. Get out of the game so it's all saved, and we are good to go. So thank you everybody for tuning in today. Thank you for the tip there, Screwed. I'm sure more than look at the size of that bastard. That is such a big wolf. What do you need to bring that down? I'm guessing that's like a bear. You need like a fucking rifle for that. No revolver or bow is going to scare that bastard off. You need a huge fucking thing. But yeah, I'm going to bugger off for the afternoon. So thank you everybody for tuning in today. Hopefully you've all enjoyed. I should be back this evening at 8:30 GMT, or British summertime, whichever you shake a stick at. And yeah, I'll be back for some more shenanigans. Not sure what I'm going to be doing this evening. I think I'm trying to think what games I'm overdue on. I may be overdue on a little bit of Skyrim or something. I'm not sure. I know I've got some Bomber Crew due. But we'll figure out what we're playing. I might even play more Hand of Fate, because I really enjoyed that. So yeah, I am out for now. So let's see who is online for the moment. Let's have a Butcher's. Mr. Soviet is on, and he is playing DayZ. So yeah. Sheep is on. I'm going to pass you on to Sheep, because he's also playing DayZ. He's a better streamer than Soviet, that is. Right, so thank you everybody for tuning in today. Hopefully you've all enjoyed, and I will catch you at 8:30 sharp for more games. So take care, sleep well, or yeah, enjoy your afternoon, and I'll catch you on the flip side. So take care, folks, and I'll see you then. Bye bye.